Good morning. Welcome to Module 7, Lesson 4. In the first lesson of Module 7, we learned a few different vocabulary terms. Triangle, rectangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, octagon. And I've included a link over the last few lessons to play the Camp Quadrilateral video. I hope you've been watching it because it introduces a couple of terms we're going to use and learn today. First term that we're going to learn today is right angle. Now, we should have learned this term in second grade. What is a right angle? Well, it's the corner angle, and the angle forms a perfect capital L. If you look at something like this, an index card, sticky notes, a piece of paper, the corner here forms a perfect L. These are 90-degree angles. And our mathematical picture for 90-degree angle is this right here. We simply draw the angle, the L, and we put a little box in there to show that it's a perfect 90-degree angle. Okay, our next vocabulary term, polygon. A polygon is a closed shape, which means there's no gaps, no overlaps, that has no gaps and overlaps. It's in the definition. A closed shape with no gaps and overlaps between the straight sides. So could I draw a shape like this with a squirrely line? No, it has to have straight sides, has to be a closed shape, no gaps, no overlaps. Is this a polygon? Yes. Is this a polygon? Yes. Is this a polygon? Yes. No gaps, no overlaps, closed shape, made of all straight lines. These are all polygons. Now, can you get more specific? Yes, a quadrilateral is any polygon with 4 straight sides. Does this have 4 straight sides? No, so it's not a quadrilateral. Does this have 4 straight sides? Yeah, so a square is a polygon and a quadrilateral and a square. Does this shape have 4 straight sides? No, it has 5, so it's not a polygon. I'm sorry, it's not a quadrilateral even though it's a polygon. What about the rectangle? Is this a quadrilateral? 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides, and it's a polygon. So yes, a rectangle is a quadrilateral, is a polygon, is a rectangle. A square is a quadrilateral, is a polygon, is a square. So one shape can have many different names. Here's some examples of different quadrilaterals. 4 straight lines, 4 straight lines, 4 straight lines, 4 straight lines. These are all closed shapes, no gaps, no overlaps, with 4 straight sides. These are all quadrilaterals. Some more terms we're going to learn. Trapezoid. What is a trapezoid? Well, a trapezoid is a quadrilateral with one set of parallel sides. So a trapezoid has to have a closed shape, because it's a polygon, no gaps, no overlaps, has to have all straight sides, and it has to only have 4 sides, and one of those sides must be parallel. What does parallel mean? Well, parallel simply means 2 lines that run the same direction and will never cross and never meet. These 2 lines will continue to go left and right. They will never cross paths. They will never meet. They will never touch. They're going the same direction. So if we're going back to what a trapezoid is, a quadrilateral with one set of parallel sides. So is this a quadrilateral? Is this parallel to this? No. If I continue to draw this out, these 2 lines would meet here. So these lines are not parallel, but these lines here, if I continue to draw them out, they would go on in the same direction forever and ever and never meet. So this is parallel to this. So these are parallel. It's a quadrilateral. It's a polygon. This is what a trapezoid looks like. And if you flip it over, you've got your set of parallel lines. You've got your closed shape polygon with 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And it's got the one set of parallel sides. This is a trapezoid. Our last shape that we're going to learn, I guess there's 2 more, is a rhombus. A rhombus has 4 equal sides. So is a square a rhombus? Yeah. So now we've learned that a square is a polygon, is a quadrilateral, and is a rhombus. A square has a lot of names, has 4 equal sides. Now, this diamond is also a rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal sides. But the angles aren't quite 90 degrees. So this diamond is not a square, but it is a rhombus. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. Now, our last term that we're going to learn is parallelogram. Well, we know that parallel means lines that never cross or meet. So a parallelogram is a 4-sided polygon, which is a closed shape with no gaps, no overlaps, and straight sides. So 4-sided polygon with 2 sets of parallel lines. This line is parallel with this line. They will never meet. And this line is parallel with this line. They will never meet. So 1 set, 2 sets of parallel sides. So the difference between a parallelogram and a trapezoid is a parallelogram has 2 sets of parallel sides, where a trapezoid only has 1 set of parallel sides. So this is a lot of terminology. I would highly recommend writing it down like I did and having a piece of paper where you can read it. So if you need to pause the video and copy all these terms down, I think that would be a good idea, because you're going to see these terms again and again. And the more you listen to the camp quadrilateral video, the more comfortable you're going to be with these terms. I'll see you for the debrief.